A very happy Sabbath. Merry Christmas to all of you. Thank God for the privilege given to me to share my testimony with all of you. I have an autoimmune disease, and in June this year, I was prescribed steroid medication of 16 mg for my inflammation and swelling in my right ankle. After some time, I also developed pain in my lower back, and as I shared that with my doctor, he increased my steroids again back to 16 mg. I didn't consent to it, and I realized that steroids are not an option for me. Yet I felt helpless as I couldn't stop my steroids abruptly. Steroids have to be tapered down under medical supervision, so I continued with the tapered dose of steroids. On 6th of October late evening, I felt pain in my upper backside of my neck, which was traveling to my arms and shoulders, and the pain kept increasing, so I rushed to hospital emergency. And due to the current COVID situation, they didn't do much investigations. They checked my basic vitals, gave me an injection and painkiller, and sent me back home. Next morning, the pain returned, and this time it was more intense than before. I felt like I was having a cardiac arrest, and I got a complete checkup done by a cardiologist, and all my reports came out normal. So I was relieved and I thanked God. But the pain kept coming back. Later I was diagnosed with early stage of cervical spondylosis. I was told that my vitamin D, my B12 was very low, and due to the steroids that I have been taking since June, I had, my body had acute spasm and inflammation. The pain was so intense, I couldn't sit for long, I couldn't lie down, I couldn't sleep. I suffered for almost 2 weeks, taking painkillers, wearing a cervical collar, and undergoing physiotherapy, all of which gave me temporary relief, and there was no improvement, and I felt very, very helpless. My situation went from bad to worse. Meanwhile, everyone in church was praying for me. It was God's intervention when Mr. Michael Singh, our youth leader, called and suggested that I visit a chiropractor who had earlier treated him. After just the first session itself, my condition improved drastically without any medications. It was truly a miracle. I believe that God impressed Michael to share the coordinates of the chiropractor, and I thank God for leading me to the right doctor and the right treatment. It's been 2 months now, and I have fully recovered, and I praise God, and I am truly grateful to God for healing me and restoring me. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the entire church family, all of you, for praying for me. I am truly grateful for all of you taking out the time to intercede on my behalf. Doctors are humans, and they diagnose and prescribe medications. Sometimes they can even make mistakes, like in my case. But it takes only the power of God to heal, restore, and sanctify. I'd like to share a promise that God gave me during this trial. It's found in Isaiah 48 verse 10. It says, "Behold, I have refined thee not with silver, I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction." Sorrow and trial must come to all, and it's beautiful only as it works to polish, to sanctify, and refine the soul as a fit instrument to do the service for the Lord. I want to thank God for His mercy, His grace, His leading, His healing upon me. And this trial has made me to learn the lesson of complete and total dependence on God alone. He is refining me so that I can be a blessing to others, and I praise God for the blessing of trials. May God bless each one of you.